Yes, did you all get the answer? How many? 168 hours. We are meeting after how many hours? How many hours? And what all homework have you got? You would have got editing. Those are fill-ups. What else? Omission. Right? Isn't it? Those are where you have to write words. What else? Huh? Which chapter had we done last time? Models. Models last week. So in models you would have some exercise. Which exercise was there in models? Huh? One exercise. One or three? Two. Two exercises. Those are again fill-ups. Models. Huh? Okay. Four. They are fill-up. You don't have to write essays or paragraphs and all that. Anything else that I have missed? Omission, how many? Two. Omission, two. Editing, how many? Editing, how many? Four. How much time would this take to do? They are fill-ups. Would it have taken more than 1 hour? Not more than 1 hour to do this. Where's your resource book? Why you didn't bring it? What is the point in coming to class without your books, without doing your homework? From today onwards, you have to write in your notebooks what the homework for the day is. You'll make a box, you'll write the date. Today's date is what? Huh? Whatever, current date. Huh? Today's. You will write the current date and you will write the homework. And if you have completed, if you have 3 things to do, you complete one, you put a tick. You complete second, put a tick. You have not completed third, no tick. Got that? And what do I do with those who are not getting book? Want me to speak to your parents directly? Which notebook is this? Rough book. There is your English book. You will forever keep using your rough book. There is your textbook. Don't do that. If you think you're going to school and studying, you're coming to UT and studying, and that is enough, you are under the wrong impression. Studying at home is important. In fact, someone who is genuinely sincere would do the homework that is given by the teachers plus do additional work. Aren't you all watching TV at home? Aren't you all on the mobile at home? Not at all. If you are not at all, then definitely you would have done your homework. Is there anyone who is not at all on phone, not at all on TV, watching TV? When you are getting time to do that, why am I doing your homework? Science is like a preparation for your training. And this forms the basis. What you have now All this that we are doing, you have the same thing in the 10th. That practice starts now, both for you and for ICS. The same. Can I expect completed homework and proper books being brought from next class onwards? If I don't, if y'all don't bring it, or if y'all don't complete your homework, then I might have to get more strict. Maybe my only option would be by speaking to your parents. Because if by telling you it's not sufficient, you are taking it lightly, कि हाँ मैम हर बार पूछ रही है हम लोग नहीं कर रहे हैं एंड वो लेट गो हो रहा है अगली बार भी हमारा क्लास एज यूजुअल हो रहा है if you all are taking it for granted then what option you think will I be left with or then making you wait after class sit complete and then go so then that will be the other option so better take your studying seriously. You don't sit in the corner of comments. Show me your text. Which book is that? Incomplete yourself. Okay, show me how much have you read? Read this much. The little girl we did. Why there are no word meaning? Why there are no underlines? Important points, underline, meanings written. Why it's not there? Or on that day you are not got your textbook. What no? Nowhere has it been done. Yeah. Full book is as good as new. You could even give it back to the shop. Careful from next class onwards, okay? From this class onwards. All your homework has to be done. Okay? And so now we do. In other subjects also you are not doing homework. Not studying at home. How many hours do you study at home? Now don't add when I'm saying only 1.5 or 2 years saying okay, study and more. Just say 1.5. This book will complete your other book also will be. That's why notes are incomplete. These steps that you had to do also remember. Page was there, no? I call for the same books that you say page numbers are the same. Class and you were doing you had to take your book. Then if you had numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, how could you have not had 5 and 6 in that? Did you do it in that book? What? On the homework? That's what I'm looking for the class one. Then if you had to return, you had already written, no? You would have completed it. Not the all beggars are created and over. They make to rain on the roofs. What is this poem about? Well, would have done it at school. Not done. What does rain on the roofs signify? There'll be a roof, right? And there'll be some rain falling on it. So say if it starts raining now, what are the sounds that you'll be able to hear? What are the sights that you'll be able to see? How does it feel when it feels? Feels good. Huh? It feels pleasant. All the trees look green and fresh. What else will you be able to see? Maybe you'll be able to see some drops falling on the other side of the window. The sound of the rain, right? So this poem is about the same thing, which is rain on the roof. Reading that intro part. When the sky is covered with dark clouds and it starts raining, have you ever listened to the patter of soft rain on the roof? What thoughts flashed through your mind as you heard this melody of nature? Read the poem and find out what the poet dreamed of while listening to the rain. I'll read the poem once. You see what you are able to gather and understand from it. Okay? So, when the humid shadows hover over the starry spheres and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Sanmitra, you have your textbook in front?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone to regard the darling dreamers ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. So what do you understand from this? Sanmitra, what did you understand from this? What did you all understand? Some basic understanding about what are we talking about? Huh? What does the environment look like? And what does the poet recollect? What memories does the poet have? Okay, so it's about that. Firstly, in the first para, it's about the rain when it falls. Then the poet says that he feels good to sleep. See the line there? What a bliss to press the pillow and the list and of a cottage chamber bed. So it's saying it's nice to sleep over at that time and listen to the patter. Patter is a sound made by raindrops. Second para again is about the rain falling and some memories coming to his mind. And the third stanza is about what memories come to the poet's mind. Okay, write down the summary of these 2 lines. Take a notebook. Rest of you, other than this poem, rest of you have your notebooks. What's your name? What's the poet's name? Not fabulous. BISH. So right now, it is a poem that tells us about the poet's sweet memories of childhood. At night, when the dark clouds cover the sky and it rains gently. The poet lies in his warm, cozy bed, listening to the sound of the gentle rain droplets on the house. He remembers that his mother used to tell him stories which gave him immense solace and solace means peace. Okay, solace means peace and feeling a feeling of calmness. Okay, so it is a poem that tells us about the poet's sweet memories of childhood at night when the dark clouds cover the sky and it rains gently. The poet lies in his warm, cozy bed, listening to the sound of the gentle rain droplets on the roof of his house. He remembers that his mother used to tell him stories which gave him immense solace and pleasure. Okay. So now for the poem. When the humid shadows hover over the starry spheres. When the humid shadows hover. Humid shadows means the clouds. Hovers means moves in the air. The clouds. Okay. So when the humid shadows hover, humid shadows, why humid? Because they are moisture laden, and shadows because they are dark. Okay. When the humid shadows hover over the starry spheres, we mean which is the area which has lots of stars? The sky. So starry spheres means the sky. Okay. So when the humid shadows hover over the starry spheres and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. Over there, what is the poet doing? He is comparing the raindrops to tears. Okay. So melancholy darkness melancholy means sad. Okay. So the darkness, that environment is sad and darkness is crying. It is shedding its tears. So comparing raindrops to tears. Okay, as if they are tears falling. So and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in raining tears. What a bliss. Bliss means blessing. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. What a bliss means blessing. What a bliss to press the pillow. Press the pillow means he's lying down on his pillow. So to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed. Chamber means a room. He is in the cottage room on the bed. So he say it is a bliss, it's a blessing, it's a joy to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter. Patter means the sound of rain. Okay. So and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead because it's falling on the top, on the roof. So he is listening to that sound, to the patter. And what is he doing? He's lying down and he's feeling very nice. He's feeling joyful and happy in that state. Every tinkle on the shingles. Tinkle means a short sound that the raindrops make when they fall. So every tinkle on the shingles. What is shingles? the wooden tiles on the roof. Okay, so every tingle on the shingles has an echo in the heart. What is an echo? Yes, when some sound is reverberating. Okay, so he feels so good that he feels that those sounds are reverberating in his heart. Okay, has an echo in his heart and 1,000 dreamy fancies. Dreamy fancies means fanciful imaginations. Fanciful imagination. So, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. Into busy being start means start to arise in him. So what kinds of thoughts does he get? All sorts of imaginative thoughts, good thoughts, they start occupying his mind. Into busy being start, they start arising in him. And 1,000 recollections. Recollections, we mean to say memories. And 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof. Weave their air threads. What do we mean by air threads? We normally weave using thread, right? But here this is in his mind. So weaving the air threads means to dream about something in the air, to imagine something. So that's why we are counting it as air threads. Okay, because he's not actually weaving, but those thoughts which are weaving. Okay, air threads into woof. Woof, the word woof is derived from weft. Weft, which means cloth. So normally what happens? We'll join various threads and it will turn into cloth, right? But these are physical threads. So what is happening now? He's imagining. So that's why we are calling them. What are we calling them? Air threads. Weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Okay. Third pair. Now in memory comes my mother. What is he imagining? He's thinking of his mother. His mother is no longer with him. She might have died or he must be away from her, whatever. So now in memory comes my mother as she used in years agone. Agone means gone by, in the past. As she used in the years agone to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. By darling dreamers, whom do we mean? What? Speak louder. Darling dreamers. Who are the darling dreamers for the mother? Those children of hers who are sleeping. So that's why we assume from this, because he said dreamers, that he might have had other siblings also, other brothers and sisters. Okay. So to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. Ere means before. Ere she left them till the dawn. Dawn means what? Morning. So she used to put them to sleep and she used to then go back once they had fallen asleep and leave them there in their beds till the next dawn, till the morning. Okay. So here these lines show how much she loved them. Oh, I feel her fond look on me. Fond look means a look which was full of love. He imagines that. Fond look full of love. So I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain. List means listen to. As I list to this refrain. What is a refrain? A refrain is a part of a song which is repeated. You have some stanzas which get repeated in a song, no? Right? That's a refrain. But here, what refrain are we talking about? Huh? No, here we are talking about the refrain of the pattern, the sound of the pattern. He's listening, that's what he's listening to now, the pattern of the rain. So as I listen to this refrain, so as he keeps listening to the patter of the rain, all these memories, beautiful memories of his mother come to his mind. So I listen to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. Okay? What's in it? I'll ask you all para by para. You all tell me. Okay. First, Sanmitra. Give me the meaning of these lines in your own words. Okay, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. When the humid shadows hover over the starry spheres and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears.
Ma'am, when the humid shadows, which means the dark clouds which produce rain, over the starry spheres, they rain. They are like in the darkness, we gently weep our tears.
What? And the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears means?
Ma'am, in the darkness, it's like someone sad and he or she weeps his or her tears.
Right, right. So the raindrops are considered to be tears. Next, you tell. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter on the soft rain overhead. Be louder, he will also not be able to hear, and even I can't. Tell. Read the lines.
What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the pattern of the soft rain.
Meaning,
Other things that you should use here.
you want to try or should we pass? Tell. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed. Chamber means? Yes. Pattern means? Sound of it. Good. Next, you tell. Every tinkle on the shingles, this one in front. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. Read the lines yourself. Read the 4 lines. Yes. Means has an echo in the heart. So every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart. Okay. Yes. Don't get nervous, you're answering properly. Say, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. Yeah, okay. He starts dreaming of his childhood. He starts, those memories again come to life. Into busy being start means those memories come to life. Okay. Next. And 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon me. And 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof. Means they are not actually turning into cloth. So those countless memories are coming into his mind as memories, thoughts. Okay, fine. Next, you. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone, to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. Ere she left them till the dawn means till the next day. So they used to be sleeping at night. She used to come there, make them sleep and go back. Next. You also know textbook. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I listen to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. As I listen to this refrain, as he's listening to the patter of the raindrops, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. So he is listening to that refrain, and those memories are coming to his mind. The affectionate look of his mother. Tell me now. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into a busy being start. Means what? Second chance I'm giving you, and I'm asking you something different from what you didn't do. At least now you say no. Every tinkle on the shingle has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into a busy being start. Who will answer? You are not let him. Sorry.
Soft sound of the rain. Soft sound of the rain and the water start. It starts to play about.
Has an echo in the heart.
The sound of the sound is repeated.
Okay. Because of those memories coming, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. So tell the meaning. Same thing. Continue. Next, we what are we planning to do? Descriptive paragraph, right? Now I'm making your right. Open your rain on the roof. One question. Resource. What textbook will also do? Write down these questions and put them for homework. What does the poet like to do when it rains? First one, and then this is the first first. Sorry, this is the first second. Then you do the second second one again. Do you like rain? Got that question? It ends with described in the poem. Make one box in your notebook. At the end, write HW. And after you complete it, then you put a tick. Okay. Start off with descriptive paragraph. Put in your notebook. Yeah, books, page 22, descriptive. Now, in your ninth, you will get a question where you have to write in around 100 to 120 words, and you would be given 5 marks for that. Okay, so it carries 100 to 120 words. What happened, girls? Carrying 5 marks. Okay. You would get 2 questions, 2 options. It would be based on a person, event, or situation. 1 out of 2 is to be answered. And the other question would be diary or story, anyone. Okay. This would be for descriptive. And then you would have diary or story. Anyone. Again, this would be 100 to 120 words. Carrying 5 marks. Okay. So you can aim to get at least a full 5 on 5, if not 4.5 to 4. Huh? It's difficult in where writing skills are concerned, because another thing is that even mistakes are usually made. You all might feel that I didn't make a mistake, but there would be mistakes. In English, every little thing like a full stop, a comma, a capital letter. Sometimes it happens that you intend writing a capital, but it looks like a small letter. Okay, so then the teacher checks. You cannot go and tell the teacher, "Ma'am, this is supposed to be my capital." Anymore. Plus grammatical mistakes. So that's why I'm saying, at least if there are some mistakes, at least you have to be able to get a. If it's an exceptionally good one with a few mistakes, you can get up to 4.5. Okay, so at least aim for that. So keep the first part, read with a loud voice. All your jargon. Yeah. What is the most important point? Mental image. Through your writing, you have to create that scene. Maybe if you're writing something about the market or about a personality, you have to create that image in the person's mind. Okay, like when we read these poems and the stories, the little girl, right? Didn't we create an image in our mind as to how the girl was, how the father must have been, what they used to do when their mother and father used to sit together, how it was described. The father used to be lying down with a handkerchief over his head and with the best pillow below his leg. So that creates a mental image. So that is very important. And how can you do that? By using all the five senses. Which are your five senses? Taste, smell, touch, hearing, and sight. Then next silent feature who will be
Silent features of a descriptive.
salient.
Silent features of a descriptive. Clear and concise.
Concise means to the point. Huh? Concise actually means short. Okay. So you have short in the sense you can't go less than 120. 120. You can't say, oh, concise bola to 50 word mein likh do. No. Okay. So it has to be clear and concise to the point. So everything, all the aspects, like if you're writing about say a market, so everything about that market has to be written in 100 to 120. What you saw, how was the look of the market? There was a crowd around. What could you smell? Huh? Maybe there was some shops selling eatables. So about the smell, what you could see, what you could feel. Okay, everything has to be clearly written within those words.
Then use of images, use of senses. It must not include opinions.
Opinions or speculation, it must not contain opinions or speculations. Opinion means your opinion. If you're writing about the person, you cannot say, no, I think what this person did was wrong. Your opinion does not have to be written in a descriptive paragraph. Okay. Just like if you're writing a newspaper article, your opinion does not have to be written. You have to just report what happened on the scene. Say there was an accident. क्या देखा, क्या हुआ? You don't have to write हाँ इसकी गलती थी या उसकी गलती थी. Okay? ये हुआ, इसका एक्सीडेंट हो गया, उसको कुछ लोग उठाए, लेके गए. And then the police came. Usually the police will come later only. So here descriptive para what? Your opinions, your speculations do not have to be written. Speculations means अगर तुम लोग कुछ लिख रहे हो हाँ, this person will be, he does not have a future. Any speculation. Okay. Speculation means what? Speculation जैसे अपना stock market में होता है. फ्यूचर में क्या होने वाला है, इसका रेट बढ़ेगा, इसका रेट कम होगा. You are speculating. You're thinking what might happen. Yes, like predicting. Okay, so you don't have to do all that in. And
As far as clear and concise standards, it is necessary to describe this. Concise. It actually is used to make things seem real and remarkable. Use of five senses.
guidelines. No result book also.
list of the details to observe and organize the logical structure.
What do you have to do? Read the question carefully. Next point, next step, what are you going to do?
Make a list of the details to observe.
Make a list of points. And this you will do not only for your this you will do not only for your descriptive writing, even for your essay, that's how you're supposed to. I don't know if anyone has told you or you have been doing that or not, but even where an essay is concerned, you are supposed to jot down the points on the side and then write it. Okay, you have to. You can write it in pencil for those marks are not counted. So you can write it on the side and they have to be in order. That is coherence. Okay. They have to be, you can say linking. Your thoughts have to be linking. That's what this point says. See, organize those details into a logical structure. So it has to be in a particular order. Then continue.
Consider the aim to be able to what message you want. That is the exception. This details best convey that answer. If it conveys it as
Next. Oh my God. Indeed. That's it. One minute, topic sentence will be there, you know. So this topic sentence, you know what it is called, not only in descriptive, okay, even in essay writing. It's known as the hook. What is a hook? Fishing करते हैं ना, कोई hook लगाते हैं ना, जिसमें कोई worm या कुछ तो हम लोग डालते हैं. Why do we put that worm? That is bait to attract the fish. You can catch the fish. Now, ये descriptive writing में fish कहाँ से आ गया, fishing कहाँ से आ गया? What does that mean? Yes. Your paragraph has to be attractive. Who is your fish? The reader, the person who is reading. So the reader has to be attracted to your essay. And the first line is the most important. First line ही अगर डल रहा तो वो लोग को आगे पढ़ने का मन नहीं करेगा. Then how will you get your catch your fish, your marks? So the topic sentence is very important. Not only descriptive paragraph writing, even in your essay writing. The first few lines are the most important. Okay. Then supporting details. So what is the next? Supporting details, correct? Supporting details, that's your next paragraph or the next part of your paragraph. That will explain further details as per what you have written in your topic sentence, the main body you can say. Conclusion will be what? Everything that is summarized. at the end, which will be similar to your topic sentence, but you will use different words and you will conclude. Another thing is your conclusion does not have to be abrupt. Abrupt matlab sudden नहीं होना चाहिए. Usually what happens, you know, तुम लोग, like even if you are writing some essays or say now if you have to write a descriptive, तुम लोग के mind में हाँ ठीक है हम लोग को 100 to 120 words लिखना है. So very often what happens, once you have reached those 120 words, you realize अरे मेरा 120 words हो गया खत्म कर दो, and you will think of ending it in one line. That is abrupt. It has to be a smooth flow. Or if you are writing essays, how much do you write in your essays? How many pages, lines? 1.5 pages, right? So very often what happens, when you all have not made points and you are just generally writing, first of all, those linking thoughts won't come. You will write. अभी mind में क्या है? 1.5 to 2 pages लिखना है. Once you reach that, you will abruptly end it. And you may feel that the teacher doesn't come to know, but the teacher understands that you have only seen the number of lines or the number of pages and you've reached that limit and you have ended. होता है कि नहीं ऐसा? होता है कि नहीं? Correct? So don't do that. Your ending does not have to be abrupt. Then describing people. Describing people, places, and events.
Description of people is biographical sketch of their lives, highlighting major events and achievements during that span. In short, it reveals a person's characteristics and events related to his life and the effects of his life. While describing people, we give them the following points: appearance, charming, ugly, smart, handsome, beautiful.
So what are these words? They are adjectives that you could use to describe appearances. Okay, there are others also, many more that you can use, but these are some of those examples.
Qualities: sincere, intelligent, calm, patient, soft spoken, selfish, kind, honest, innovative, confident, punctual.
ये पढ़ लो ऐसे ही mind में कुछ stand through it quickly, then we move on to describing cases. So go through it. For life events, achievements, inspiration, height, build, hair, eyes, complexion, other features. Other features like beard, mustache, bushy eyebrows, broken teeth, broad chin, big lips, long face, ye, wo, everything. Okay. Then describing places. Beauty. Are you read now? You also read after. You read. And you read. Take the book.
Why describing a place? Why describing a place, the following points should be taken into consideration. Name of the place, location, history, what does it look like, size, appearance, atmosphere, what is special about the place, what do you like there, do you recommend it, do you recommend other people to visit it?
So all details about that place.
Your opinion about the film.
I would recommend people. You're saying that yeah, I would recommend people. I like it. That would be in the question. Now, if you're describing a place, basically, let's say if you went to Maldives, what will you learn? You'd say, no, it's a beautiful place, the sea is so clear. So that the scene you have to write what it is like. Like if you're writing about the accident, you write, no, there was blood all over. वो लिखेंगे, हाँ, and about whether you would want people to visit you or not. That's also giving an opinion, but that's more than an opinion, it's a suggestion. So that is comment. Okay. Then events. Events.
Describing events. Any description of describing event. What happened? Who are the people involved? Why was the event important? As the event is being described after the
Completion.
completion, one has to use past tense.
Correct? Because that event has already occurred, so you're writing about it. So the tense will be in the past.
All the facts about the event have to be included when writing the description. It is always better not to include personal opinion or comment while describing.
So both in describing events and people, you have to avoid not to write personal opinions. If it's a place you're writing about, then you can say, yes, I recommend people to visit. Now, go behind the solved exercises. The answers are at the back. What page number it is. Which diary article. Then it is on grammar. 7. Or 7. Grandmother. So we'll read this. You want to read any one of yours? See the topic I read. Last summer vacation, you went to your friend's village. His grandmother looked after you as you were her grandchild. Huh?
Right.
I'll give you one. I'll ask her to write. Just wait. One I want you to read as example. So describe her in 100 to 120 words. I'll give you a different topic to write, not the same one. So instead of visiting a hill station last summer, I accompanied my friend to his grandmother's village on her repeated invitations. Grandma came across as an amazing person and looked young for her age. She was very loving and took care of every small need just as her own grandchild. The breakfast, lunch, and dinner prepared by her were not only tasty but also very nutritious. Her sweet nature and soft speaking really impressed me. Though aged, she was very energetic as she accompanied us for a bath in the river near her house. She told me that she had been a champion in swimming and had won many gold medals in competitions. She also showed me all her awards. I was overwhelmed by her achievements and her enthusiasm. I will always cherish the memories of grandmother's paradise as I look forward to visiting her again. Got an idea of what it has to be like. Now, there was this mention of using the 5 senses. That is the most difficult. How would you all use it? Yes, like how would you? Write a few lines of those just as an example in your notebook. Okay, and then in your notebook you write. Then I will ask you which one do you all want to write? You write from practice exercise only, right? Because others are given behind. So practice exercise, which one do you want to do? Select any one before I give you that. 5, 6, 6, 5. All write the same one, huh? We can compare them. I'll ask everyone to do first. First is what? Descriptive paragraph on C.V. Raman. Second is one of your friends, Raman is very gentle and polite. You regard him as your best friend, right? For 21. Then third is the inspiring teacher. Then fourth is journey. Okay, do fourth. Do the fourth one. And for descriptive. Yes. Write a paragraph describing a journey, imaginary, or you have undertaken. Correct? Even if you have not gone, it's okay. You have to write that you went. You can follow the steps given below. Huh? It is written you can. So not necessary, but you could do that. Okay. I mean, these are like some guidelines that we do. Prepare an itinerary. You can make use of the following expressions, phrases, and proverbs frequently used by the travelers. So they're giving these words that travelers usually use. Jet lag, itchy feet, hit the road, timetable, on the home stretch, call it a day, book in advance, travel over, travel through, travel light, any port in a storm, stop over, etc. Now you can, it's not that all those words have to be written in your paragraph. Okay. So what you have to write? Describing your journey that you have undertaken. Itinerary in terms of how we started, what we did, who else was with us, etc. Okay. Best to write happy ones. I mean, in the sense, like, what do you want? What do you have in mind? Huh? Like what? Like some imaginary? No. Avoid that. Huh? So in fact, I tell you, even for essay writing, you should avoid writing science fiction and all that because that's very common. So here in this, you cannot write anything imaginary like we got names and we started planning. So what do you have in mind that you want to write? And then
It's not somewhere.
so इसमें मैं ये क्या हो गया? Unreal क्या? Similar as to what you want to do, that's what I'm asking you.
Unlike the specs. It's from,
Okay, then you want to include that that we did this, we were here, and this is what we experienced. This is what we encountered, like that. You can and try doing it. You see them after you have written. Use your creativity in the way that you want to, but don't write anything that is unreal. You can say, oh, I was on the top of the mountain and I imagined that I was a bird. That you can say. But you cannot say, I was on the top of a mountain and I got wings and I started flying. Okay, अभी वो create इसका लिख दो. Use of 5 senses to create imagery. This is a very important part of your descriptive writing. Write down क्या हो गया जल्दी लिखो तुम लोग को फिर वो है ये भी लिखना है ना write down heading use of five senses to create imagery क्या हो गया you are not getting one creative now ना हाँ the morning sun shone gently on my skin बात कौन कर कितना है it's 620 no 20 write this first as I entered although it was right fast it was name of that park so when you write your paragraph you have to also make a mention of these and tell me where you have used this imagery okay and in what form So can you all write like this? No. So what you have to aim to write, a descriptive. That's it. Now you can start. It's 6:03 now. It's 6:15 you're right. So from 6:05, let's take 2 minutes more. Write it. Then write to 6:15. Sanmitra, are you there? Now why are you wasting your time? Write it. Start writing. 100, 120 words. 10 minutes. Sufficient. So here what do they do in the examples? They have the example will be there. Check the name. Titles are given in story. Here it's like person, place, event. So here you are writing about event, right? So you have to mention that. Events or journey. Hmm? In your plan, what you had done, how you started off, every all details. You are not writing on this issue, but the time starts now. It's 6:05. 6:05 to 6:15. The notebook. You can do only 4 Go wherever you want, go wherever you want, but right. We can go wherever you want, she translates. Go where you want to go. 10 minutes you have, you can go travel wherever you want and come back after. Come back at 6:15. So go on a journey. अलग अलग बैठो तुम लोग अपना जगह फिर समझेगा नहीं कि हम सी में थे या माउंटेन में थे या कहाँ थे या this you mean ना you are the sit behind her so each one is in his own journey right even right very even. And include all the five senses, not if not all, at least not all, 2 to 3 at least. Last 3 minutes. Done. Time up, pen down. Time up, pen down. Pen down. Down. 10 minutes. How many words? Count your number of words now. Don't write anything extra. Count your number of words and write it at the bottom. Huh? 10 minutes you have got for 100 words, 400 words. 100 words. You will exceed. Count your number of words. Your first experience and descriptive writing. How many? 57. Right at the bottom. Pick up. 26. 139. Right at the bottom. You see it before and meet it. Yours. Exact number of words. So the least is how much? It's 26. 50, 57. 68. Let's count. Keep track of the word count. Yours is 138. You also exceeded. 120, see if it is 100 to 120, 143. So means you exceeded. If it's 100 to 120, max you can go up to 125. 7. Ideally, best is 110, between 100 and 120. You exceeded the law. If you're writing more, not that your marks are cut. You won't be penalized for writing more. You'll be penalized for writing less. Some give that to marks cut. If you're writing more than the required number of words, you can spend more time. And you're saying, I didn't reach the main story, main part of the story. Means you're writing an essay. That's why you wanted 5 minutes more. So, see, What was your target number of words? How much? What are you like? You have written, in fact, it's extra, more than required. What was required? 100 to 120. लोग का 135 हो गया तो भी उन लोग को और टाइम चाहिए था लेकिन अब भी which means हाँ it was about to end but then in 135 about means you would have written at least 10 15 words more so that would have gone to at least 150 and what is your target 110 pakro not even 120 say 110 so you go from 110 to 120 120 to max 125 she's still writing so what was insufficient the time or your way of writing बराबर number of words लिखिए and my was yours you people so less don't have to add after okay अभी मैं imagery लिखती हूँ this part I am writing it has to be a part of the entire thing. It has to be written within those words your imagery your story entire description has to be within 100 to 120 words it carries 5 marks. You all are writing as if it carries 8 marks or 10 marks. Then you will find time insufficient. अभी की time insufficient लगा. Words तो more ज़्यादा ही लिखेती है. Correct? What is the learning from this? Huh? You have to. And how many of you? I didn't see anyone writing down the points that are going to write. डायरेक्ट चालू किया लिखने को हेड में नहीं बनाने का पेपर में लिखने का and now count 120 words if you all had to write how many lines would you all do so you all write as per that next time what was the first point that we read it has to be concise precise concise मतलब lengthy for 110 to 120 around 15 lines how much you have written so within those 15 lines you have to describe everything that is the art so now you all want to write the same topic at home or you want to write a different one which one do you want to do? First one, CBSE. So then we take what is the second topic? Take the second topic. ठीक है? It's the same ना page 24. Yes. So take the second topic, do it at home, and we discuss in the next class. I'll make it come out and read. Okay, but copy मत करना and follow the number of words. Okay. चलो fine. If you have already achieved it, show me. Let me have a look. Or was it that I wanted information is after some research? Then after some research I found out. After some research I found out that it was not I picked my identity. What is the sentence? I mean, complete sentence. Almost a day of traveling by plane. Stop your book. And you say that I spent a day traveling by plane. One more sentence means everything comes. After I reach the place, I can. See again. No, it's the comma, but God said, I would do nothing but enjoy the fresh meat and my chocolate, comma. The relaxing is not connecting, no, and you can see. You can put an and here, and the relaxing will be. That is, my heritage was not too much filled with some. And it was not too overcrowded. Music. That is supposed to be. Name the things. Makes it fun. The sea water was tasted clear and at your four sides. Everything well. And then you are wondering more. So, see, you've written well, you receive some more in that computing principle or engineering basis. And you've written more. Otherwise, such as. Your this what you've written, I'll try next week. Please remind me. I'll see your notes. Yeah, Arch. Without any editing, huh? So, bye.
Saya dari